I will say in terms of like stream incentives, stuff like that, unfortunately, I think Wua has been on the back foot a little bit. Not like poor shaming Wua, but the incentives are very, very low. Even for their streaming side. Or it's not low, it's just that it's not automatic, and that's the annoying part, right? So if you guys don't know, there is a Wuthering Waves like creator group thing, which I'm part of, right? I forgot what it was called. Project Waves, I think it is. But like they're not like Hoyo where they just like automatically read in how much you've streamed. They like need you to manually like submit every stream you do, and I'm like, bro, I don't know.
Hey,
that,
let's go.
You know?
Can I get a kissy?
It's a little annoying, so I kind of haven't been bothering with it. Minotaurus, thank you for the 7. Can I get a kissing? They're not broke. They're just terrible at marketing. No, I think obviously compared to Hoyo, they have a much smaller budget, right? Like I'm like there's no reason to slander Kuro. They are a smaller company, you know? So, but it's just that I do wish that some of the things that Hoyo does for their incentive stuff that Kuro could just kind of adapt. Like cuz there's got to be an easy like it's probably real simple, right? The way Hoyo is just able to read in stream hours from any creator off of Twitch. I'm sure Kuro can do the same thing, right? It's probably just through the API. So like I feel like if they just do that, it'd be a lot better. But yeah, I feel like it shouldn't be that easy. That live stream had nothing to do with budget. Well, no, I think the first Wua live stream was just not understanding. I think it's just the developers and the producer, whoever ran that, just did not understand. I don't want to say culture, but like, no, it was terrible. You guys remember I watched it. I was miserable. I said it was dog shit. But like, I'm trying to explain to you something. It's hard to explain, right? And it's something I've noticed even with Hoyo, right? It's something where just like a lot of the Chinese side doesn't really get the nuanced, like what will fly with the Western like side of media, right? They are very like, they're very disconnected, you know? And Hoyo was the same way, right? And it still is kind of same way. If any of you have seen any Hoyo ads, especially Genshin ads on Instagram or TikTok, and you see some fucking terrible Russian actors doing some fucking, Genshin Impact. Oh, that was so much impact. What? Like, those are terrible. And you know why they're terrible? Because unironically, MiHoYo pays these people to make those ads, and they think they're good. They're not. They're terrible. And they're like disconnected, you know? And it's the same thing with Kuro with the first live stream. They're just like, I think it's just a cultural difference. I think they just don't understand, or like they have this different idea of what like Westerners like, but it's just not what they actually like. It's just what they think Westerners like, you know? Isn't that any mobile ad? Let me try to find one. Let me try to find one.
You guys are using the wrong characters. You see, Kaya is a cryo, but this monster is immune to cryo. Don't use Kaya to challenge this enemy. I can help you guys take on this monster using my Xiangling, who's a pyro.
Awesome! And I'll use my Bennett, who's a pyro's buffer.
Then I will take my Noel, who is Geo, to protect you guys.
Everyone ready? Let's go, go.
Look at me!
It's the final moment! Let's light it up!
Whoa, I can slay the monster with one punch!
Let's clean it up!
This is like one of the less cringier ones, by the way.
Impact. Team up with friends now.
This is one of the less cringier ones, by the way. There's worse. I've seen worse. I just didn't record them. They are bad. That's all mobile ads? No shit? I don't think all mobile ads are like this. I don't know. Get a good mobile ad then? What should I look up here? I swear. Okay, Nikkei one is really bad, but it's kind of funny. Okay, let's be honest. The Nikkei one is really bad, but it's kind of funny. Like, it's funny bad, okay? Like, this is the original, right? Oh, yeah. You're just biased? No, listen, hear me out. This is awful, but it's fucking hilarious. Wait, is this Asmongold? Oh, fucking whatever.
I love how they don't.
God damn it, Asmongold. It's a fucking ad. Play it. God damn it. You can't even fucking let an ad play without pausing.
And what would you do? You would probably put all those 3 Genshin guys on Twin Tails and call it a masterpiece.
Chat, I would not pause a fucking 30-second ad, okay?
Says the dude who extends the watch time of a video to 3 times the original length.
คนกำลังยิงเพลินๆเลยเนี่ย
เล่นเกมอะไรอ่ะ หัวเด้งแบบเนี้ยนะ
เกมนี้เก๋ไง ไม่รู้จักเหรอ ไปไหนก็ไปเลยแบบคนจะเล่นเกม
Happy birthday นะพี่
Oh my goodness.
Look, Fob, they got the same
Chat,
hairstyle.
I think this is a great ad. Like, I think this is a way better ad than the Genshin ad, in my opinion. Because it hits the demographic, it's fucking funny. Obviously, it's a little cringe, but it's, you know, it works for the demographic, you know? It's sad? I don't know. I think it's funny as fuck. When I first saw this, I was like, holy shit. What is this? This is an Arknight's ad?
10 cc's, stat!
Wait!
We're running out of time!
No shot.
We need a crash cart now!
There's no way.
Clear.
Wait!
Sorry, kid, we don't have time to listen to an intern.
I can save him.
In the world of Terra, a mysterious disease has torn civilization apart, and only you can save them.
Maybe it's a China problem. Maybe China just really likes fucking hiring terrible fucking ad companies to make awful fucking live action ads.
Arknights.
This was a birth of a great mobile ad meme, Olge Link.
What is this?
What are you guys playing?
Supposed to be playing Game of War, but this one player keeps.
Oh my god, the Legend 27.
Yeah, the Legend 27.
Yeah, this one's a classic. This one's a fucking classic.
Some say the legend.
Hang on. What's this? Best HSR ad.
Top 3 reasons why now is the best time to play Honkai Star Rail. Number 1, if you're seeing this video, that means it's not too late. They are giving away 80 free pulls if you download from this video. Number 2, the storyline.
Okay, but these are different, chat. These are like creator-sponsored ones, you know?
You can play this game on both.
I'm sure everyone and their mother's seen like Doro on like 100 of these, you know?
You don't want to miss the new characters and limited rewards? What are you waiting for? Tap this video and download now.
Like, these are different. Like, I don't put these in the same category. FGO ads make the game look good to play. Wait, FGO actually has really good ads, chat. Like, they do. Because they actually look like fucking... They look like anime cinema, you know? Like, actually. And then you see the gameplay, it's like, wait a second. Isn't this just a PV? These are their ads. These are literally their ads. If I recall, FGO never has done one of those like live action ads. These are their ads, you know? Here's another Arknights ad.
Seen before, and playing it feels like plunging into the exhilarating unknown, and then hurled into a battle of epic proportions. And just when you think all hope is lost, you emerge victorious.
What does this have to do with Arknights?
And that's what it feels like to play Arknights.
That was the worst ad I've ever seen, actually. That just had nothing to do with Arknights. What is this?
You added boiled tire in it, didn't you?
Oh my god. This is one of the ones. This is one of the ones. I remember this one.
Oh, no. That tastes better. Where is the impact?
Oh my god.
I see absolutely no impact.
This is the one I was talking about. This is the one.
Wait, did Sarah actually just shove the ingredients into that pot?
Sweet madam, is it?
A delicious sweet madam indeed, sir.
It's all the same fucking Russian ad company too, chat.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
I don't get it. What impact?
Gains impact.
Oh, God, he said it. He said it. Oh god, nothing beats this. Oh, we watched this one not so long ago.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us? How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Now, embrace the impact.
Oh my god.
What impact?
He said, oh, don't do it. Don't say it.
Genshin impact.
Oh, fuck. He said it. Oh. Stop. Please stop. Nobody likes this. Nobody likes these ads. And they keep doing it. They keep doing it, bro. Someone unironically at MiHoYo is like, with this, we need to keep doing this. Keep paying them money. We need more of this. And that's how? How do you think this is what you need? It's so terrible. How about this HSR
You
ad?
have to let me in, sir. The Astro Express is full. Wait for the next train. Look here, pal. Do you see that?
Okay, but see, this is another creator-sponsored one, right? These are fine. I find these are fine. You know, these are completely different. You know?
Those are real-life waifus waiting for their next weeaboo protagonist, which could be me. Sir, you need to get a waifu. That's it. Run them hands. Okay, now you go. The summoner. Arrest him when it's your turn. I just gave you both syphilis. Enjoy the damage over time. I'm taking you to jail. What happened? He triggered my passive ability, body odor. It damages anyone who gets too close. Ew, gross. Madam's apple. Looks like we're both at 1 HP. Ultimate attack. Yes, I win. You have to let me in, sir.
See, like, these I don't mind. You know, these are fine. These are fine. Another Arknights ad. Please stop. No more. What about this one with Chris Hemsworth? That doesn't seem like that's an ad. This is the best HSR ad. That's just a Sticks video. This one, One Punch Man mobile game ad.
The hell? Who are you?
Oh, One Punch Man!
One Punch Man?
Let's get started. What's my name?
One Punch Man!
It's a good game.
One Punch Man!
This isn't real. This is not real. It can't be real.
You didn't have to pay.
Oh!
Get SSR in the freeway. Monday to Sunday, every single day. All these benefits in my pockets. One Punch Man.
One Punch Man!
Who wants to play?
One Punch Man!
That might have been worse than the Genshin game. Genshin ad. That might have been worse. Holy fuck, that was terrible. Azurlane ads? I remember this one. That's a good ad. That's a good ad. See? Like, this is what we need more of. Not that cringe shit, okay? It's always the Japanese ads. They're so much better. Okay, the actual CN ads are actually pretty good as well. We've watched these. The CN ads are okay. It's always the, like, Western, like, global aimed ones that are terrible.
smell. Oui! Lumeru-san? Ah, Lumeru! Itameru! Bon appétit! 満足度
What the fuck? Okay, that was... Alright. Alright. Peak advertisement. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. But yeah, listen, I'm telling you, it's just a China to Western translation. They just don't know how to translate what they do for like CN media to Western media. And I think it's because they outsource their ads. You know? They outsource their ads to some random motherfuckers, you know? And they come out with whatever the fuck. And it's just, I legitimately think these Chinese ads would actually be decent if they just made them themselves. Like, actually, you know? Instead of letting some random ass ad company make them. The cringe ad strats has to work though if all these games do them? No, it might not be that it works. It might just be that they don't know that there's other ways to do it, you know? This ad, Battle Cats. I think these type of ads are fine, you know? Have you seen those cringe mobile ads for shooting the barrels? That shit game raked in hundreds of millions from those ads. You underestimate how well they work? Really? Well, I feel like most like mobile game ads nowadays are just fake news, no? Like, you guys ever see that stupid fucking mobile game ad where it's like, help save the princess, pull out the rod, lava came in, oh no! And then it reruns like, pull out this rod to let the water come in, stop the lava, and then open the door to save the princess. Like, there's a lot of that shit where it's just like, that has nothing to do with the game that's being advertised, and they just put that shit there, you know? So like, a lot of mobile game ads nowadays aren't even the game that they're portraying. It's just fake news, you know? Did you see that mobile game ad that just uses Elden Ring gameplay? No, I never saw that. People are... I mean, yeah, those shitty ones, yeah. Social media just made it apparent. I mean, yeah, I've always said that. Are you the actual VA, Pop? You sound eerily similar to what? Pull out the rod and let the lava in. What are you talking about, Brody? They make the ads to see what pulls traffic, then make the game afterwards? Nah, no shot. That's what they do. I don't believe companies do that. That's not real. Sure, it's because even if it's cringe, it makes you remember it. I guess. Anyways, here, Bob, the Elden Ring ad.
Yo.
This is the Elden Ring ad.
Guys, check out this new mobile game. This looks sick.
Alas, I am returned.
Wait, they literally yoinked someone's short. This is a short I actually saw. So this, the original person who made this short, like, just does like cinematic like Elden Ring videos. They just literally yoinked his video and turned it into an ad. Yeah, like this is a video this guy made. But wow, okay. They just yoinked it, huh? This is a video about shitty ads business.
This is a YouTube advertisement for a mobile game called Evony the King's Return. You've probably seen this ad or ads just like it
I've seen lots of these ads.
billion jillion times before, right? But if you go to the App Store on your phone and you download this game, you will quickly realize that the game you see in this ad does not exist. Evony is a game about city building. You build an empire and level up your town hall and all that good stuff. But despite the fact that this ad is a lie, this marketing strategy is clearly very effective. This game has over 100 million downloads on the Google Play Store. So you might be thinking to yourself, why would a company even...
Yeah, but do downloads equate to money for these companies, chat?
Do this? What do they stand to gain by tricking over 100 million people into downloading a game that doesn't even exist? Well, I can answer your question in just one word. Whales. And when you think of whales, you might think of, you know, big giant creatures swimming through the sea, or maybe, you know, the country with hills and sheep and stuff. But a mobile game developer, when they think of a whale, they think of this guy. His name is Daigo, and he is completely and utterly addicted to a mobile game called Fate Grand Order. He spends basically every waking moment of
You mean what I'm playing Wait a second.
his life playing this game, and at the time of this Wall Street Journal video being released, he had spent roughly $70,000 on the game. So much money that he couldn't actually state an exact figure. And perhaps the most shocking part of it all is that he doesn't regret spending a single penny. This right here is the lifeblood of your average free-to-play mobile game. Maybe your game gets 100 million downloads.
drops $200 per game before even getting to the meat of the games. Remember the first Descendant.
Shut up! I did not spend $200 on First Descendant. I spent like 70 bucks.
Small amounts of money here or there.
Not even. I spent like 50 bucks,
more
bitch.
Fun for them. But then a very small number of people will spend astronomical amounts of money on the game. So much money that it makes up for all of the other people who never spent a penny.
Musashi wallpaper? Kind of based. Kind of based.
Combined. And the more downloads your game gets, the more whales you get. According to some sources, only about 2% of all mobile game players turn out to be whales. Yet they are responsible for spending the overwhelming majority of the money that the mobile
TFD
gaming
bounty
industry
and never
makes
did it
each
either.
year.
Omega
And
lol.
2% of 100 million downloads is
I don't
want
to play it,
more
alright?
whales than 2%
Sometimes
of
chat
10,000
fun.
downloads. So an advertisement like this, which
It's
just
not all about money,
flagrantly
okay?
shows you a game that isn't real, is doing its job exactly right. All this ad needs to do is convince you to download the game. That's it. Because yeah, sure, 90% of people are going to uninstall it basically immediately, and 98% of people won't spend a penny. But those 2% make so much money that from the gaming company's
There's no shot.
all of this lying and cheating is worth it in the end. And it makes the biggest mobile game developers.
Cause why? Why would they jump in? Like, if you downloaded the game expecting something and it's not that something, why would you stay? Wouldn't all people uninstall? Why play Raid Shadow Legends then? Because the people who play Raid Shadow Legends unironically don't know there's better alternatives out there. People are dumb. You with FGO? I downloaded, installed, and played FGO back in 2017 because I was a Fate fan. And I knew exactly what I was getting into. That was very different. Talk about if you were expecting this fucking gameplay and you got some kingdom builder, why would you stay? You know?
Billions of dollars every year. But you're all probably thinking to yourself the exact same thing right now. This is just false advertising. Isn't false advertising meant to be illegal? Don't these companies get sued into the ground for advertising a game that's completely fake? Well, in theory, yes. False advertising is illegal and it can get you into some serious trouble. But in practice, these companies aren't actually breaking the law. You see, when I said this game didn't exist, I was almost telling the truth, because this game you see in the advert does exist inside of Evony the King's Return.
Oh my god.
See, it's a mini game that you can play inside of Evony. You can play it for free for about half an hour before the
I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks fun. Like, I would fuck with this if I was real bored on like a train or something.
levels run dry and you have to start engaging with the base building mechanics that most of the game is centered around. So
if I was really bored, I would actually just like at least try it out to see like, you know, what's the coolest weapon I could get or something.
Any government agency looking in, you didn't technically falsely advertise your product. This game is inside the mobile app that it's advertising. It's not false advertising, it's just disingenuous advertising. And disingenuous isn't illegal, so they get away with it. Now, there are some games that do a much, much worse job of pretending to be the game from the ad. Like, whilst I was researching this video, I played a game called Top War Battle Game that, as far as I could tell, wasn't even trying to pretend to be the game from the ad. So I have no idea how companies like these get away with it. But generally, the game in the ad will be somewhere inside inside the app at some point. They run an ad that shows a game that looks kind of fun, so it convinces you to download the game. You play this little mini game for half an hour before quickly realizing that the bulk of the game is not really what you signed up for. And this is where most people just uninstall the game and never think about it again. But for that tiny 2%...
Okay, honest question. Why don't they just make that the game though? No? Because if clearly that gameplay is what attracts so many people to download the game, why not just make that the game? I'm so confused. No money? Yeah, you can. Make skins. Make fucking, make caps on how many times you can play a day. Stuff like that. There's so many things you could do as a predatory piece of shit mobile game monetizer that you can do to make money off of it, Because it's harder to monetize than easy base builders that use Clash of Clans model.
Of players, they get hooked on what the rest of the game contains, and they spend money again and again.
Listen, I know this is an old video, but he's such a based Ishtar user. I will never understand the Kid Gil usage here, but, maybe he's bond leveling. I don't fucking know.
Again and again, and they single-handedly bankroll the entire company that makes the game for years to come. Now, if you've been on the internet for a while and have a relatively good memory, you might also remember these adverts. These ones are similarly infamous for being completely fake
what I was talking
not
about.
representing the game at all. In fact, these ones are
they
so infamous that they actually made an entire ad campaign that literally commented on how their ads are fake.
Guys, didn't y'all believe that all those puzzle ads were fake? And there's no such game? But today, I finally found the game. Evony the King's Return.
Oh my god.
This one is so bold in just doubling down on the lie.
Not Evony again.
Kind of respect it. But these ads were all over the internet a few years back, just blatantly showing a game that they had no intention of actually letting you play for more than 10 minutes. But these ads were discontinued a long time ago, and they've not been running for years. And when you download Evony, this old game is nowhere to be found, which sheds a light on another strategy these mobile game companies use to advertise their game. They use what's called A/B testing. They will create a bunch of different adverts and then roll them all out onto YouTube all at once. Then they look at the statistics to see which of these ads performed the best and which of them resulted in the most downloads for the game. Whichever of these ads that they created that does the best will be kept and the rest will get discarded. They then take the successful ad and they make some iterations of it, changing, details here and there inside the ad. Then they roll out those ads again and measure their success. And they do this over and over again until they have the perfect ad to get as many downloads as possible for their game. And the most important part of all is that whatever minigame they decide to show in the advert is literally completely made up from scratch. And if one of the fake minigames in the ad starts to do well as an ad campaign, they then start making the minigame for their app to match the ad. Funnily enough, most products usually start,
really make the game after the ad? That's crazy.
But mobile game
it's probably not that hard.
Ad. And the moment this ad stops working as well as it used to, the moment people start to catch on that the game they're being advertised is completely fake, the company then changes their entire ad campaign. Make a brand new ad with a brand new fake game and spread it far and wide, starting the cycle all over again. Now, whilst I was researching this video, there was one thing that I just couldn't get my head around for the longest time. If you're a mobile game company and you have an ad that looks like this, that is insanely popular,
is he gonna say exactly what I said?
Your entire game look like this. Like, it's clearly super popular. People like it a lot and it convinces them to download
that's what I said.
And there are literally thousands of negative reviews on the App Store page talking about how mad they are about the false advertising. So if you get all this backlash from your scummy marketing strategy, why not just make the entire game be just like the super popular ad campaign that your team came up with? Well, this is where we get to the saddest and most insidious part of the story. You see, whales are only half of the money-making strategy that these game companies employ. Because even if you get 100 million downloads on your app, even if 2 million whales rock up to your app cash in hand, you still have to convince those whales to spend their money in the first place. And this is where we get to the nasty part. The reason Evony is a base builder, and the reason it's been a base builder for its entire lifetime, is because the base builder game is created from the ground up by very intelligent people with one single goal in mind: to be as addictive and manipulative as possible in order to get you to feel pressured into spending your money. And once you've started spending your money, it's designed to keep you spending it over and over again. Whales aren't just whales because they're stupid and have too much money on their hands. They're whales because they are unfortunately addicted to a game that they are willing to waste tens of thousands of dollars on. And this little mini game of enemies running down the lanes at you just isn't good at making whales spend their money. It's very good at convincing people to download a game. It's fantastic marketing. But the downside of this minigame is that it's hard to monetize, whereas a base builder or an anime RPG is incredibly easy to monetize, and they use all of the nastiest little tricks in the book that you can possibly think of to manipulate people into spending their money. They slow your progression through the game to a crawl and then offer you the ability to buy your progression back. They intentionally don't make their games too skill-based so that you'll be more willing to just buy chances to win. They offer you limited time deals to make you feel pressured into spending money literally right now, or else the deal goes away. They make desirable characters, skins, or items impossible to directly buy and make it so that the only way to access them is through loot box mechanics that are completely random. In fact, there's this really scary, disgusting video on the internet called Let's Go Whaling, where this guy, this evil, dirty fucking bastard of a man, goes on a massive 20-minute talk about just how he monetizes a mobile game. And it is genuinely like staring in the face of Satan himself. I won't go over the entire video here, I'll just link it in the description for you to watch the whole thing, and I really do recommend you watch it because he goes over every dirty little trick in the business that mobile game companies use to pathologize spending money. And after you've finished watching that video, and after this guy has made you really angry, just think that there are dozens of people just like this guy that work at the biggest and most profitable gaming companies in the world.